This is a yoga flow that I filmed while I was in New York City. Come to standing at the top of the mat and think about an intention for your practice today. Inhaling to reach your arms towards the sky and exhale, folding your head down towards your toes. Bend one knee and then the other, bringing a stretch down the backs of the legs. Hold on to opposite elbows, having a gentle rock from side to side with the upper body. Releasing the hands back down. Inhaling, extending halfway, hands on shins or fingertips on the mat. Exhale, stepping back with the right leg, stepping back with the left leg. Now we're in plank, the top of a push-up, taking a few breaths here. Breathing in and out through the nose throughout the whole practice. Exhale, lowering knees, then chest, then chin, hugging the elbows in, reaching back nice and long with the legs and coming into a baby cobra, shoulders back, long neck. Exhale, making your way back into a downward dog. Hugging the forearms towards each other, engaging the backs of the upper arms, bending one knee and then the other, walking out the dog. And then pressing your heels down behind you, aiming to touch the mat. Walking your fingertips all the way back towards your toes, holding on to opposite elbows, releasing the head, neck, upper back, all the way down towards the toes. Keeping a gentle bend to the knees, releasing the hands, rolling up through the spine, bringing the shoulders, neck, and head up last. Walking to the top of the mat, inhaling to lift up and exhale, folding forwards. Inhaling, extending the crown of the head forwards. Exhale, stepping back with the left leg, stepping back with the right leg. Now we're in plank. Reaching forwards through the crown of the head and pushing back through the heels. Exhale, lowering knees, chest, chin. Inhale, reaching back with the legs, toes pointed, coming into a baby cobra. And exhale, making your way back into a downward dog. At the end of the next exhale, making your way to the top of the mat, inhaling, extending forwards, exhale, folding head to toes, inhale, reaching the prayer to the sky, and exhale, prayer to the heart. Inhaling to lift up, exhale, folding forwards. Inhaling, extending halfway forwards. Exhale, stepping or jumping back into a plank. Inhale, exhale, either lowering knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Inhaling to extend the right leg behind you. Exhale, right knee towards the right arm. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, knee to the center of the chest. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, knee towards the left arm. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, right foot by the right thumb. Drop the back knee down. Reach the right arm into the sky, looking up towards the hand. Really reaching through the fingertips, bringing the shoulders back, placing the hands back down and making your way back into a plank. From plank, coming into downward dog. Inhaling to extend your left leg. Exhale, left knee towards the left arm. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, knee to the center of the chest. Inhaling to extend, exhale, knee towards the right arm. Inhaling to extend, exhale, left foot by the left thumb, place the right hand down, reach the left arm up towards the sky, bringing the shoulder all the way back. Placing the hand back down and making your way into a plank. And then from plank, pushing back into a downward dog. At the end of the next exhale, making your way to the top of the mat. Inhaling, extending halfway forwards. Exhale, folding head to toes. Inhale, reaching the prayer to the sky. And exhale, prayer to the heart. Inhaling now into chair, bending the knees deeply. Putting the weight into the heels. Tucking the tailbone down towards the mat. Exhale, folding all the way forwards. Inhaling, extending halfway forwards. Exhale, stepping or jumping back into a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhaling into a baby cobra. And exhale, making your way back to downward dog. Inhaling to extend your right leg. Exhale, right foot by the right thumb. Reach the arms towards the sky in a high lunge. Right knee over the right ankle. Inhale, hands into prayer in the center of the heart. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Twisting from the base to the top of the spine. Keeping the hips facing forwards. Inhale, reaching the arms towards the sky. Exhale, placing the hands down and stepping back into a plank. Engaging the core. Exhale, pushing back into a downward dog. Inhaling to extend the left leg. Exhale, left foot by left thumb. Reaching the arms towards the sky. Fingertips reaching all the way up. Shoulders down the back. Inhale, hands to prayer in the center of the heart. Exhale, twisting right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Keeping the hips facing forwards. Left shoulder all the way back and keeping the right side nice and open as well. Placing the hands back down to the mat, making your way into a plank. And pushing back into downward dog. At the end of the next exhale, making your way to the top of the mat. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, reaching the prayer to the sky. And exhale, prayer to the heart. Inhaling into chair. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhaling, extending halfway forwards. Exhale, stepping back into a plank. And making your way back into a downward dog. Placing the right hand to the center of the hands, rolling over onto the outside edge of the right foot, side plank, reaching the left arm towards the sky. Try to keep the neck long and in line with the rest of the spine. Reaching forwards now with the left arm, getting a stretch along the left side. Making your way back into a plank. Downward dog. Left hand to the center, outside edge of left foot, reaching the right arm towards the sky. Lifting the hips up, really pressing into the outer edge of the foot to help you balance. Reaching the right arm forwards in a straight line, stretching all the way along the right side of the body. And placing your hand back down, making your way into a plank. Exhale, downward dog. At the end of the next exhale, making your way to the top of the mat. Inhaling, extending halfway forwards. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reaching the prayer to the sky. And exhale, prayer to the heart. Inhaling into chair. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhaling, extending halfway forwards. Exhale, stepping back into a plank. And making your way back to downward dog. Inhaling to extend your right leg. Exhale, right knee towards the right arm. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, knee towards the left arm. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, right foot in between the hands, coming into a warrior two. So front heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. Inhale to reverse the warrior backhand down the back leg, looking to the inside of the right palm. Keeping the legs bent in warrior two, keeping the left side open. Right forearm down onto the right thigh, reaching the left arm forwards. Straight line all the way through from the left foot through to the left fingertips. Maybe lift the right arm off parallel with the left. Placing the forearm back down and making your way back into a warrior two. Straightening both legs, reaching forwards in a straight line. Right hand to the inside of the shin or fingertips on the mat and lifting all the way up through the left hand and arm and bringing that left shoulder back. Warrior two. Exhale, hands down. Stepping back into a plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhaling to extend your left leg. Exhale, left knee towards the left arm. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, knee towards the right arm. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, left foot in between the hands, coming into a warrior two. Looking over the front fingertips. Inhale to reverse the warrior backhand down the back leg, looking to the inside of the left palm. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, left forearm onto the left thigh. Right arm is reaching all the way across. So there's one straight diagonal line from the right outer foot through to the very tips of the right fingertips. Side angle pose. Inhale, Back to warrior two, coming into Trikonasana. Fingertips they can either hold onto the shin or be all the way down on the mat and really lifting up through the right arm. Inhale, coming back to a warrior two. Exhale, windmill the hands down and come into a plank. Exhale, downward dog. Deep Ujjayi breath in and out through the nose. At the end of the next exhale, making your way to the top of the mat. Inhaling, extending forwards. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reaching the prayer to the sky. And exhale, prayer to the heart. Inhaling into chair. Exhale, twisting towards the right. Twisted chair. Feet, knees, and hips are all in line. Hands in prayer in the center of the heart. Now stepping that left leg back behind you, coming into a twisted lunge. You can drop the back knee if you need to. Inhale, reaching the arms towards the sky, high lunge. Exhale, making your way into warrior three. Upper body and back leg parallel to the mat. Lift the back leg a little higher. Drop the head down towards the right big toe and fingertips on the mat, lifting the left leg into the sky without opening the hip. Maybe holding on behind the calf with one or both hands. Stepping the leg back. And now we're going to come into a half moon pose. So right fingertips under the right shoulder, left hand onto the left hip, lift the left arm. Push back through that heel that's lifted to really help you balance, flexing the toes. And let's come into a standing forward fold now. Head towards the toes. Inhale, reaching the arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhaling into chair. Exhale, twisting towards the left side. Stepping the right leg back behind you in the twisted lunge. Twisting from the base to the very top of the spine. Inhale, reaching the arms towards the sky. Stepping the right leg forwards and flying it into a warrior three. Toes facing down towards the mat, trying to keep the hips level. Head down towards the left big toe, holding on behind the ankle, possibly with one or both hands, and lifting the right leg into the sky while still trying to keep the toes facing down towards the mat. Half moon pose now, left fingertips down onto the mat, reaching out with the right leg, really flexing the toes, lifting the right arm towards the sky. Folding forwards and making your way back up to standing, coming into a chair. Inhaling to lift up and exhale, folding forwards. Inhaling, extending halfway forwards. Exhale, stepping back into a plank. Exhale, making your way back into a downward dog. Inhaling to extend your right leg behind you, opening through the hip, bending the knee, looking under the right arm. Now stepping that right leg through into a pigeon pose. So right knee out towards the right side. Walk the left leg back even longer. Inhale to lift up and exhale, folding forwards. You can make a pillow with your hands for your head or reach your arms out in front of you. Try to release your upper body, release any tension that you're holding in your hands. Relax your face, soften your jaw. Now bringing the right arm behind you, trying to grab the toes that are sticking out on the left side. Placing the left elbow and forearm onto the mat, twisting towards the right. Coming back to the center, bending the back leg, reaching back with the left hand to grab hold of the inside of the foot or the ankle. So either just staying here, stretching the thigh, or maybe you can bring the foot into the crease of your elbow, extend the right arm into the sky, and maybe bring the hands to touch behind, coming into a mermaid pose, all the while trying to stay facing forwards, not opening out to the left side. Releasing your hands down to the mat now and making your way into a three-legged downward dog, and maybe stepping that right leg back behind you, coming into a wild thing, opening through the heart. Making your way back into a downward dog. Inhaling to extend your left leg, opening through the hip, left heel towards the right outer hip. And now stepping it through to pigeon. So left knee towards the left side of the mat. Walk the back toes back. Inhale to lift up and exhale, folding forwards. Softening around the deep stretch in the left outer hip. If you have a knee injury, you can lie on your back and cross the ankle over the thigh, getting the stretch that way. Left hand around to the right side to try and grab hold of the toes, resting on the right forearm and elbow. Back to the center now, bending the back leg, reaching back to grab hold of the inside of the foot, maybe reaching the left arm into the sky, maybe bringing the hands to touch behind the head, keeping the heart and head and neck nice and open and relaxed. Making your way now back into a downward dog, three-legged downward dog, looking under the left arm, maybe stepping it back into a wild thing. Bend one knee and then the other if that feels good for you right now. At the end of the next exhale, making your way to the top of the mat, inhaling, extending halfway forwards, and exhale, folding. Inhale, reaching the prayer to the sky, and exhale, prayer to the heart. Inhaling into chair. Exhale, folding forward, standing forward fold. Inhaling, extending halfway forward. Exhale, stepping it back into a plank. Exhale, making your way back into a downward dog. Now let's come through to sitting. Reach your legs out in front of you, sitting up nice and straight on both sitting bones. Inhale to lift up and exhale, folding forwards. First two fingers grabbing hold of the big toes. Inhaling to lift and lengthen, exhale, head towards the toes. Maybe holding on to the outside edges of the feet. And now keeping the left leg straight, bend the right knee, bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale to lift up, exhale, folding forwards. Hands either side of the left foot. Inhaling to lift and lengthen, exhale, head towards or beyond the knee. Lift the right arm into the sky, bring the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Bring the left hand behind the back, holding onto the inside of the thigh or wherever you can reach, maybe on your t-shirt there. Inhaling to derotate. Now, right leg nice and straight, left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale to lift up and exhale, folding forwards, head towards or beyond the knee. Pushing forwards with the heel and pulling the toes back towards your face. Inhaling to sit back up, lifting the left arm, left hand to the outside of the right foot, right arm behind the back, possibly reaching the inner thigh, and head towards the right without overstraining the neck. Inhaling back to the center, cross your legs, come forwards onto all fours and make your way into a plank. Exhale, downward dog. From here, let's come to kneeling. You need to tuck all of your toes under, including the baby toes. We really want to get a nice stretch along the back of the feet. Bring your hands into prayer. Close your eyes here and remember your intention. Our feet do a lot of work and they deserve to be stretched and rewarded, and we need to be bare feet. It's not healthy to have shoes on all of the time, so if you can take your shoes off at home or at least do some kind of activity like yoga without shoes on, that's really good for your feet. Now resting in Shavasana for as long as you need to. Have an amazing day.